We're going to do the agenda review session for Wednesday, August 3rd, 2016, in Brunswick City Council. We have ordinances on second reading. 604, an ordinance to amend and supplement the revised general ordinance of the City of New Brunswick, Title 10, Vehicles and Traffic, Chapter 10:16, Stopping, Standing, or Parking, Section 10:16:20, Schedule 24, no parking at any time, park driveway. 605, an ordinance to adopt the Ferret redevelopment plan in the City of New Brunswick. Ordinances for discussion on first reading. 601, order to amend and supplement the revised general ordinance of the City of New Brunswick, Title 5, Business Licenses and Regulations, Chapter 5.100, Taxi Cabs. 602, amend the management salary ordinance, 2015 to 2017. Resolutions. 601, approve agenda amendments. 602, approve payroll. 603, authorize refund for redeemed tax sale certificate. 604 is pulled as unnecessary. 605, approve person-to-person transfer of liquor license from University Pub Incorporated, trading as Tumbletee's Pub, to George Street Restaurant Group, LLC, 361 George Street, liquor license number 12143305003. 606, resolution certifying review of 2015 annual audit. 607, authorize application, acceptance, and execution of grant for 2017 pedestrian safety enforcement and education grant. 608, approve request for use of city property requested by a women's work organization, location Bugalo Park Mansion lawn area in gazebo, back to school obstacle course for the children of New Brunswick. The date is Saturday, August 27, 2016. Time is 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. 609, approve request for use of city property requested by Charles Sadiq Muhammad, location Bugalo Park and Pavilion for high school graduation celebration. Date Saturday, August 6, 2016. Time is 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. 610, approve amendment resolution R 061658, reason to pay additional legal fees in the amount of $2,065.50 to Benedict and Altman. The Detective Grant Gregoris in the matter of dirt stallings versus City of New Brunswick from $3,640.50 to $5,706. 611, approve request for street closing requested by Nitin Ramal and Lipika Roy. Location, Livingston Avenue from New Street to George Street. For Barat religious Indian wedding ceremony, groom's arrival to the event at the Helgers Hotel in a procession with the car. The date is Sunday, September 4, 2016. Time is 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Police extra duty. 612, approved resolution to authorize refund of escrow to Tater Chai Fraternity Incorporated for 49 Mine Street. The amount is $2,588.88. 613, approved amendment resolution R 011643. Pay additional legal fees to Lens Goldman Spitzer, 2016 Bond Council, not to exceed $1,982.11. 614, authorize corrective action plan for 2015 audit. 615, authorize tax collector to transfer overpayments on several tax and utility accounts. 616, establishing dates for Rutgers football game days parking for 2016. 617, approve amendment of resolution R 071619. Reason to pay additional legal fees in the amount of $19,821.98 to the De Palma Law Firm Group, LLC, Special Counsel, City of New Brunswick versus Marvac Construction, from $80,877.81 to $100,699.79. 618, approved company name change with Hatchmont McDonald Holdings Incorporated, doing business as Hatchmont McDonald LLC, to Mott McDonald Group Incorporated, doing business as Mott McDonald LLC. Old McDonald had a farm. 619, authorized purchase by police department under state contract A89849/M003. Software license and related service from CDW Government Incorporated for purchase user license for the police department, not to exceed $3,160. 620, approval order of contract with DGL Raftopoulos Incorporated, doing business as Mako Collision, Repair and Auto Painting for automotive body repairs for the police department. The term is 12-month period commencing August 6, 2016 and ending August 5, 2017. Specification number 527-16P, not to exceed $30,000. 621, approve amendment resolution R 051625. Reason to change the certification of funds account number to 1810313. Authorized purchase by police department under state contract A81348 for 3 bulletproof vests for the police department. Approval of this change order will not constitute an increase for 20% or more of the original contract. 622, approve authorization to advertise for furnish and deliver one animal control vehicle, specification number 556-16P. 623, will approve authorization to advertise, furnish, deliver, and install one animal control transportation unit, specification number 557-16P. 624, approve an amendment of resolution R 061654, reason to pay additional legal fees in the amount of $1,239.50 to Mitzner, to police officer Andrew Weiss in the matter of Rodriguez versus police officer Andrew Weiss, from $28,380.05 to $29,619.55. 625, authorized purchase by Housing Inspection Department, state contract A 83013T 2007 from Buyer Fleet LLC for one 2017 Ford Explorer, not to exceed $25,329. 626, authorized purchase by Police Department, Major Crimes Unit and Identification Unit under the NASPO Value Point Computer Contract Number N0483, State Contract Number 40166, from Shaw International Corporation for 4 computers and accessories, not to exceed $6,660. 627, approve relaxation of the city noise ordinance requested by BCSJ Construction Incorporated. Close a portion of the sidewalk to run electrical lines approximately 6 feet from a PSEG manhole in front of 375 George Street. The date is Saturday, August 6, 2016. Alternate date, Saturday, August 13, 2016. Time 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. 628, approve award of contract with Traffic Lines Incorporated for 2016 traffic line striping. Specification number 90416, not to exceed $36,149.20. 629, approve award of contract with Garden State Highway Products. 2016 furnish and deliver regulatory sign specification number 902-16, not to exceed $31,569.11. 630, approve relaxation of city noise ordinance requested by Joe Med Contracting. Reason, perform 2015 sanitary sewer improvement project work on French Street between Prospect Street and Patterson Street. The dates are Monday through Friday, August 1st, 2016 through August 26th, 2016. Time is 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. 631, authorized purchase by the Police Department under State Contract A81319 for Atlantic Tactical Incorporated for purchase 2 weapons, not to exceed $1,666. 632, approve award of contract and rejection of bid from Jesco Incorporated for truck and equipment replacement parts with Campbell Freightliner LLC, not to exceed $5,000. With Sanitation Equipment Corporation, not to exceed $3,500. With Norkia Corporation, not to exceed $11,000. Term is 12-month period commencing August 6, 2016 and ending August 5, 2017. Specification number 52816P. 633, approve amendment resolution R121592, change order number 2 with Joe Med Contracting Corporation. 2015 sanitary sewer improvement project, phase 2A, specification number 89515, the amount is $158.9760. Approval of this change order will not constitute an increase of 20% or more of the amount of the original contract. 634, authorized lane closure in front of 36 College Avenue, requested by Big B Contracting Incorporated, date Thursday, August 4th, 2016. Alternate dates, Friday, August 5th, 2016, Tuesday, August 9th, or Wednesday, August 10th, from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. 635, approve award of contract with Kennedy Culver and Supply. Furnish and deliver fire hydrants for the water utility, specification number 51916W, not to exceed $68,525. 636, approve amendment of resolution R 011675, reason to pay additional fees in the amount of $36,600 to American Arbitration Association for arbitration services in the matter of City of Brunswick versus Marback Construction, from $7,850 not to exceed $44,450.
Mr. Council President,
Yes.
if we could just go back to 30.
Non-pro-con?
Yeah, that should be non-pro.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
And I'll make the appropriate adjustments to the resolution.
Yes, sir, because August 1st has passed.
Correct.
Okay, clerk, would you please call the roll, call the meeting to order?
Councilmember Anderson.
Here.
Councilmember Escobar.
Here.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Here.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Present.
Council President Deegan.
Here. Please be advised that the notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been complied with and satisfied, and that the annual notice, which gave sufficient notice of the time and place and conduct of all public meetings of the municipal council of the city of New Brunswick has been filed with the city clerk, has been placed on an appropriate bulletin board in the lobby of City Hall in New Brunswick, New Jersey, and has been transmitted to the official newspaper of the city of New Brunswick, namely the Home News Tribune. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, we'll have a moment of silence for our men and women serving in our armed forces, for our men and women serving in our armed forces who've lost their lives in battle here and abroad, and for all our participants in the Olympics coming up. May they do well and be safe. We have no minutes, so we're going to move right into ordinances on second reading. 604, an ordinance to amend and supplement the revised general ordinance of the city of New Brunswick, Title 10, Vehicles and Traffic, Chapter 1016, Stopping, Standing, and Parking, Section 101620, Schedule 24, no parking at any time, park driveway. Would anybody from the public like to comment on this particular ordinance? Anybody from the public on this particular ordinance? Seeing none?
Move the ordinance.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Anderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Escobar.
Yes.
Councilmember Fleming.
Yes.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Aye.
Council President Egan.
Yes. We have 605, an ordinance to adopt the fair and redevelopment plan of the city of New Brunswick.
Mr. Council
Yeah.
President, it's my understanding that Mr. Patterson of the Department of Policy, Planning, and Economic Development has a request that that particular ordinance be tabled at this time so they can take a further look at that particular plan. If that's the council's pleasure, we would need a motion to table, and basically we would kill the ordinance indefinitely.
Okay. So the Economic Development Director would like to take some more time to look at some things. He talked about, I know he wants to take a look at the traffic going into the 227. So I'll entertain a motion from anybody of the council to...
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember
Anderson.
Anderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Escobar.
Yes.
Vice President Fleming.
Yes.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Abstain.
President Egan.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Patterson. We have ordinances on first reading. 601, an ordinance to amend and supplement the revised general ordinance of the city of New Brunswick, Title 5, Businesses, Licenses, and Regulations, Chapter 5.100, Taxi Cabs.
Move the ordinance setting down August 17th at 5:30 for public hearing, same date and time to be advertised.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Anderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Escobar.
Yes.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Yes.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Aye.
Council President Egan.
Yes. 602, amend the management salary ordinance.
I move the ordinance setting down August 17th at 5:30, same date for public hearing, same date and time to be advertised.
Second.
Councilmember Anderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Escobar.
Yes.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Yes.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Aye.
Council President Egan.
Yes. We have resolutions 601 to 636. We are pulling 604. We made the necessary change at non-pro-tunc for number 30.
Correct.
Would anybody from the public like to comment on any of these particular resolutions that we have here this evening? Any other resolutions? Any public member like to comment on the resolutions? Seeing none?
Move the resolution.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Anderson.
Yes.
Councilmember Escobar.
Yes.
Council Vice President Fleming.
Yes.
Councilmember Garlotti.
Yes, abstaining on 617 and 636.
And Council President Egan.
Yes. If I'm going too fast for anybody, let me know. Move to the public portion of the meeting. If anybody from the public would like to come and comment to the city council, now's the time. You have 5 minutes to address the council. Please come on up, say your name and address. Anybody from the public?
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. So I'm here, my name is Nelson Rodriguez. I live on 209 Talmadge Street in New Brunswick, obviously, on the intersection of Lee Ave. A couple of my neighbors and I, my parents' home actually, have been having issues with a sewer runoff into our basement, causing flooding, and it's actually not rainwater, it's actual like water with human waste and etc. Which we all know stagnant water causes, it's a breeding ground for mosquitoes. I actually work for the county of Middlesex, and they have a program which they're supposed to suck up that water on the corners, because if you actually go visit the intersection right now, it's the whole block smells like fecal matter. So the sewer runoff is basically on the higher end of the street towards Remsen Ave. There isn't really much flooding, but when you go down towards Livingston Avenue, there is flooding. Like I said, I went around my block, and a couple of my neighbors have had this issue. It's not once, it's not twice. It's been more than every time we get some constant rainfall, like we did on Saturday. It's been flooding the basements, causing extensive damage. As per the EPA director, which I've been doing research and having a bachelor's in science, even with an inch of water, there's enough humidity inside a home or a basement that can, the mold spores can attach, and it becomes to grow and on the surfaces of anything, carpets, walls, etc. It's something that's not safe. I've tried to speak to several people. Department of Public Works, it's a city issue. I also spoke to someone that actually does like 911 plumbing and draining, etc. He told me I should take up the issue with the city because, again, it's not something that's coming from my house or from any of my neighbors' homes. It's something that's constant rainfall, consistent rainfall, flooding, then it comes up in the sewers and backs up the toilets and the showers. So again, it's a health concern. It obviously destroyed the foundations of many houses. And I mean, we're taxpayers, and it's something that I would really like to get a resolution.
We're gonna have you speak to, we're gonna get your address, we'll have somebody come out there or do some type of, Mr. Valenti's here.
Yes, the police and council, I did meet the other day, I think it was yesterday. The sewer department has spent some time there. They had to do some cleaning and jetting, which I know they went back again today. I understand that some of the issues seem to be correcting themselves, but I don't know the final discourse. But engineering just became aware of it when I met you, I think it was yesterday.
That was my name.
I beg your pardon, I'm
That's
sorry.
okay, I was actually going to go up.
All right, no problem. So I know that they're currently addressing it. We're aware of it. What was news to us was that it's interesting that they cite that when there's a heavy rainfall is generally when there's an issue. So that would mean there's probably another issue that has to be done. Now just in fairness to them, over the past 5 years, the engineering department has sponsored where we've cambered and jet blasted 80% of the sanitary system in the city, and we've identified the high-risk areas which we're currently under contract repairing now. You may see the replacement of the mains on French Street. So we will definitely bring this up to our next priority, but in the meantime, Public Works has been jetting and cleaning the lines. It's my understanding they have improvement, but I don't know that the problem has been solved. But Public Works and engineering are working together on that.
Another issue is that there was no type of communication. There's a lack of communication between the city and our actual block or street. Like I said, it's not a one-time thing.
Call the mayor's office?
I did call the mayor's office, got the voicemail. I actually even called Mr. Starzicki. He's from the Middlesex, in my notes somewhere. But that gentleman also did not return my call. Like I said, it's an issue. My parents are retired, older and older. I don't want them having to sweep water with fecal matter in it outside of the house. And we have 2 sump pumps running, so it's obviously something that it's an obvious issue that's been going on for a while now. So it would be awesome if we can have some type of communication between the people in that intersection, on that street. If you can email, I don't know, put something up on Facebook to help us better understand what's going on, and so we can all be educated and not have to, constantly.
Okay, why don't you give your name and address and your number to the city clerk, and I'll have you get it to the appropriate people that will get in contact with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Thanks, guys.
Anybody else like to address the city council this evening? Please come out up to the microphone. Anybody else?
Good evening. I'm actually Jacqueline Jones. I live in 226 Thomas Street. I'm a nurse at Robert Wood and Eric Chandler. I live in 226. I've been there for 16 and a half years. Adding to this young lady, this is the 4th time since I've been there, 16 years. We have addressed the matter. It has not been resolved. Being a nurse, I'm way beyond disgusted because it's nothing that's feces, infections. We're to the point that I'm actually calling infectious disease to the house because it's outrageous and I'm beyond livid. Again, I called to speak to Steve, the director of the Public Works, did not return our call. I spoke to Donna, I spoke to Victor Fair. I was supposed to be talking to Joe, but he never returned the call. Again, it's not once, it's not twice, it's not 3, it's the 4th time, and it's documented. Nothing has been done. And in my community, we take pride in our streets. We try to take care of it. And as a nurse, everyone comes to me. The other day on Saturday, I had a mom knocking on my door, can you take my child? Because she lived in the basement. I said, I can't take your child because my house is as well smelling with feces and blood and all kinds of stuff. And which is really disgusting. And as a homeowner, as taxpayers, it's just really outrageous. It doesn't get done. I can go to City Hall, I can stand here. It's the same selling gas that they give us constantly, and it happened again. And the community is not aware of it. There's no letters being sent out. And I feel that as, again, as taxpayers, we need help. And we should not be living in this condition.
I agree, and I'm sorry that that's happened, and we're gonna fix it this time. I'll tell you that. Okay?
Thank you.
Anybody else like to address the council this evening? Anybody else? Last chance. Okay. Seeing none?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Councilmember Anderson,
Yes.
Councilmember Escobar, Council Vice President Fleming,
Yes.
Councilmember Garlotti,
Aye.
Council President Etienne.
Yes.